So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde Genshin Impact. Wir haben das letzte Mal mit allen Adepten in Liyue gesprochen soweit und haben denen jetzt von unserem Anliegen erzählt, dass wir eben verdächtigt werden, Rex Lapis umgebracht zu haben, obwohl das nicht stimmt. Und wir kehren jetzt wieder zurück zu dem Grafen, zu Child, und berichten ihn davon. Hallo, da sind wir wieder.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Das macht es auch sehr schwierig für mich.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell?
Ja, das muss dich nicht interessieren.
Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Okay. Dann hätten wir das erste Kapitel abgeschlossen. Ja, und dann warten wir einfach auf den nächsten Tag, oder? Oder wir machen in der Zwischenzeit das hier, was wir ja eigentlich anfangen wollten. Ja, dann machen wir das. Während wir warten. Dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns in Xingse-Dorf. So, ich bin jetzt mal zum Xingse-Dorf gelaufen. Und hier hoch. Ich weiß Gott sei Dank, wo der gute Mann noch ist. Der liegt sehr außerhalb von diesem... Das ist einfach voll schön. Ich mag das Dorf total. Ach, da unten ist noch eine Truhe. Da sollte ich vielleicht auch nochmal hin. Ein bisschen hier habe ich gerade was gemacht. Deswegen ist meine Amber auch auf Live-Support. Darüber reden wir einfach nicht. So, einmal hier schön die Leiterchen hoch. Und da so ganz eremitenmäßig hier oben ist der gute Mann.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens.
Entschuldigung, bist du Chang der Neunte?
Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
Dir ist langweilig, weil du keine Bücher mehr lesen kannst?
Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare, I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Ja, jetzt, warte mal kurz. Das ist gerade hier ein bisschen schwierig.
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Okay. Dann gehen wir mal Xingqiu hinterher. Oh, da ist eine Kiste. Die nehme ich noch mit. So.
I'll
Sind auch
keep
noch
this close.
überall Dendrocoli. Muss ich auch noch mal gucken. Aber jetzt erstmal zur Story. Da oben auf dem Haus. Ja, als ob Xingqiu einfach so reinhaut mit dem Buch. Ihm das so komplett egal ist.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
Diese Typen waren aber ganz schön aggressiv.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Dann verschieben wir die Sache mit dem Reiseführer wohl.
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
Und hast du einen Plan?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Oh,
No, my sword!
nice.
Starball!
Also Xingqiu kennen wir ja so vom Playstyle her schon.
Leave it all to me.
Tatsächlich.
I'll catch up.
Ich habe den ja Gott sei Dank hier auf dem Account sehr früh gezogen.
No one escapes my sights.
Ich merke so einen großen Nachteil vom Dendro-Traveler. Und zwar, dass er halt das ganze Feld einfach zuschmeißt. Da.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Und dass mein Team überhaupt nicht drauf ausgelegt war, jetzt endlich zu kämpfen.
Let me amuse myself a little.
So.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
Diese Gua-Schule hat ja richtig was drauf.
No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is, well, not exactly incorrect, I suppose. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face!
Es geht nicht um Schnelligkeit, sondern um Präzision.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Wenn ich das
From
glücklich
now
mache.
on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek!
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Ah, okay. Dann gucken wir mal. Noch zu Fürst Maokais Residenz. So, und da sind wir auch schon wieder zurück in dem schönen Liyue. Oh. Schlecht leben tut dieser liebe Fürst Maokai nicht. So.
Who goes there?
Ich bin ein Händler aus Mondstadt und habe eine Verabredung mit Fürst Maokai.
Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Geht man so etwa hier mit seinen Gästen um?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Erklär deinem Herr ruhig, warum er den Mist ausbauen muss, den du verzapft hast.
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinyue Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
Du warst aber auch nicht übel, Paimon.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
Das vermute ich auch. Wir müssen zum richtigen Augenblick aufkreuzen.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinyue Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinyue Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady...
Ah, ich wollte doch nicht mit dir reden. Ich habe doch schon mal mit dir geredet. Es tut mir leid. Jetzt habe ich Paimon unterbrochen. Nein. Oh, das wollte ich nicht. Ich wollte nur die Glaslilien und die Seidenblumen mitnehmen. Die brauche ich halt für meine Charakter. Oh, ist das oben? Das oben. Um die aufzuleveln. Weil ich möchte dann... Ich will jetzt schon ein gutes Stück lang Stufe 35. Und das heißt, dass ich in Mondstadt eine Sphäre machen muss, damit ich weiter in der Weltenstufe aufsteigen kann. Da kriegen dann die Gegner höhere Level, genauso wie die Bosse. Und da bekomme ich dann halt mehr Loot von denen. Das würde ich halt gerne machen, aber halt nicht unvorbereitet. Tatsächlich.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gulag Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Oh, ist hier nochmal so eine Münze. Gut, aber ich würde sagen, das war's dann noch erstmal für heute. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen. Und wir werden mal gucken, wo wir das nächste Mal weitermachen, weil eigentlich sollen wir uns ja dann auch wieder mit dem Grafen Chang treffen. Und da würde ich halt gerne weitermachen, weil das die Archon-Quest ist, ne? Aber das sehen wir dann. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen. Und dann in dem Sinne, bye bye und bis zum nächsten Mal.